What's going on, everybody? It's U-Turn Crobat here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Now, before we get started, please make sure you RCS the Pokemon God of War. Well, the Pokemon God. I was gonna say the Pokemon God of War, but that's not right. But please make sure you RCS, rate, comment, and subscribe. Now, today, I am bringing you a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against Abel. I did want to battle some people on Facebook because I am involved in some Facebook groups, and he was nice enough to accept my challenge, and so I am bringing my Honchkrow, my Togekiss, my Hitmonlee, my Garchomp, my Tangrowth, and my Electros. So let's get right down to it and see how this battle goes. Now, I did try recording this earlier today, but something happened and it didn't work out so well. So this is my second time recording, and usually the second time around is not good. So I'm hoping this time around it'll be good. I'm hoping I can capture everything. And so he goes out into his Galvantula, and I go into my Honchkrow, and he goes for the Sticky Web. Now that is gonna cause some problems for me, and you'll see later on. But I do hit him with my Overheat, and I just about take him out. But he is holding the Focus Sash, which is a good thing to have on a Galvantula like that. And so I go into my Garchomp, so I want to try and take him out just as fast as I can. But I am caught in the Sticky Web, and so he goes out. Well, he tries using his Thunder. I am immune to Thunder, so I'm not really sure why he did that. He might have not predicted well. I'm not really sure, but either way, I take the Galvantula out. It was a good part for him to bring him out, the Galvantula out anyways, because he used the Sticky Web. But right now he goes out into his Gengar, and I use my Protect just to kind of feel him out, because I had battled many a Gengar before, and I had battled many different Gengars, and so I just wanted to feel him out, you know? And so I go into my Tangrowth, because I am able to take a Dazzling Gleam to the face. I mean, granted, I'm not gonna take it all that well, but well enough for me to live. And so I get the Lefty's Recovery, which is a plus, which is what I want on my bulky Tangrowth here. But he goes for the Sludge Bomb, and he takes me out. He is faster. I mean, my Tangrowth has horrible speed, and getting stuck in that Sticky Web just made matters even worse. But I go into my Togekiss trying to outspeed him, but I do get stuck in this. No, I didn't get stuck in the Sticky Web. But I am going to paralyze this Gengar, because he is pretty fast, but now that he is paralyzed, he is going to lose his speed, which is what I want. Which is what I really wanted, because he can really take most of my team out with either a Dazzling Gleam or a Sludge Bomb. But I do use Roost, because if he does attack me with another move, I'd be able to take it. But he uses a Thunderbolt, and I rarely, if ever, see a Gengar using a Thunderbolt. That was I think, like the very first time I've ever seen a Gengar with Thunderbolt. What do you guys think? If you guys have battled many Gengars with Thunderbolt before, just let me know in the comment section below. So he ends up taking my Togekiss out, which kind of sucks, because I was trying to save my Togekiss, but it's not really a huge problem anyways. So I go out into my Honchkrow, and I do try and take him out with my Sucker Punch. I'm able to do so because Gengar is weak to Dark, and so down goes his Gengar, and that made me happy, because 1, I get the Moxie boost, and 2, I don't have to put up with Gengar anymore. But he throws out another problem for me. The Intimidate Gyarados is a big problem for me, so I switch out because I knew my attack wasn't going to do anything. So I go into my Hitmonlee trying to I was thinking of just trying to hit him with an Earthquake or with a High Jump Kick, but he ends up Mega Evolving, and that will cause more problems for me, because I did get caught in the Sticky Web, and so now he is faster. So he uses the Ice Fang, and he takes my Hitmonlee out, or just barely anyways, because he was thinking that it was going to take me out, but luckily for me it didn't. But unlucky for me, he does outspeed still and takes my Hitmonlee out with a Waterfall. And so I go into my Electros, because I can take an Ice Beam, and I can take a Waterfall, and I can kind of take an earthquake. I mean, granted, I almost died just there, but luckily I was able to live, and I hit him with a volt switch. So I can go back, and I can decide what I'm going to do next. And so I go into my Garchomp because I want to try and just take the Gyarados out because I do not want it in there. And so I do get caught in the sticky web. All my pokes are going to do that, but he is fast. He just tried the Ice Fang, and I miss. And so I hit him with the Earthquake and take him out. I'm glad I did that. I am super glad I did not get hit with the Ice Fang. Otherwise, my Garchomp would have gone down just like that. Even if he is bulky, he may have actually lived with maybe like 9%. But he goes into his Talonflame and he uses a Brave Bird. And the Brave Bird is kind of, it's horrible. It does do massive damage to me. But he does get hurt by the Rocky Helmet and the Rough Skin. And I am able to live with 4 health. And so I use my Sword Stance because I want to try to outspeed this. But the thing is, what I wasn't thinking at the time is that Talonflame has like a base speed of like 130, I believe. And I did get caught in the sticky web, so he just outspeeds me more. And even though I did use the Sword Stance, I still wouldn't be able to outspeed. Because he does end up using his Brave Bird and taking me out right there. But he does get hurt with the Rocky Helmet and the Rough Skin. Which is good, which is always a good item to have, Rocky Helmet, so then it does more damage. So he does get hurt with the recoil, and so that plus Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin helps me out a lot. He does recover with the lefties, and I go into my big Vito, my Honchkrow, and he does use Roost, which is perfectly fine because I wanna try and take him out right now. So I end up using my own Brave Bird. And that does take his Talonflame out, and as you'll see right here, it does take it out, and I do get that Moxie boost. And so now my attack is raised, but unfortunately I do get hurt from the recoil. I mean, which is fine because I'm not in yellow. I'm not hurt that bad. So he goes out into his Metagross, and so I switch out. Because I want to try and preserve my Honchkrow, because I might need the overheat later or something, you know. So he does use Hammer Arm on my Electros. He outspeeds my Electros, unfortunately, because I was going to use a Flamethrower on the Metagross. So, I mean, granted, I don't think it would have really worked anyways, because the Metagross is really, really bulky. Well, this one is anyways. So I go out into my Honchkrow again, and he hits the Hammer Arm, and he misses, and I go into my attack, and I miss, but I outspeed right here, and I use my Overheat, and even though it does get him down in yellow, he still is really bulky. That usually would have done more damage if he wasn't as bulky, but he uses his Hammer Arm, and gets me down low enough for him to able to take me out. And so he does get the lefty's recovery, but he uses Bullet Punch, which is a great move to have because it is a priority. And he was able to take my Honchkrow out. Now, I'm thinking maybe I should be bringing back my Metagross. I do have one, so I don't know if that will be a wise decision to do. My Metagross has helped me out a lot in the past. I rarely use it anymore, but maybe I should just bring it back just to see what you guys think of it. Now, that was a good battle. That was a really good battle against Abel. And after the battle, after he won, we were talking about how much I wanted a Galvantula. And he told me that he could clone me his Galvantula for me, his shiny Galvantula. And I was like, oh, okay, that's sweet. And so in the next video, you will see me bringing Galvantula. Now, the only question is, which Pokemon on my team am I going to get rid of? I guess you'll see in the next video. So, make sure you guys Arceus, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. What's going on, everybody? It is U-Turn Crobat here, and I just wanted to let you guys know of a couple of things. One, I am the leader for 2 Pokemon gyms, and GameStop is shutting down. Bye, guys. What? GameStop is shutting down? Yeah, so I had heard that GameStop is going to start competing with Apple. I'm not really sure of the details quite yet, but I just I ended up watching one of my friends' Pokemon channels, well, YouTube channels, sorry, and he had this whole thing about how GameStop was going to be competing with Apple. I'm not really sure what is going on. It's gonna be called like GameStop 3.0. Like I'm not really sure what their plan is, because they can't sell like cell phones or anything. And me, I'm not one to go to Walmart and start buying my games. That's the only place where I'd be able to go, other than like Amazon. But I'd rather not get my games online. I'd just rather get it that day and come home and play it. I mean, that's just me. But I do not want to go to Walmart. They kind of suck about games. They don't really know a whole lot. I mean, I guess depending on who you're talking to, but I'd rather not go to Walmart. So I'm not really sure what my plan is. I don't know when this whole GameStop shutting down thing is going to take effect. Hopefully it's not going to take effect anytime soon. I didn't get a date on when that's going to happen, but hopefully it just doesn't happen anytime soon. I'm going to try and get as many games from GameStop as I can because, well, like I said, I don't want to go to Walmart. So there's that. The second thing I wanted to talk about was that I am the Pokemon leader for 2 Pokemon gyms. One gym I am the leader of is from the group Pokemon X and Y Journey to be the Very Best. And the second Pokemon gym leader I am a part of is from the Pokemon group Pokemaniacs. I'm gonna give you the links in the description anyways, but you guys should definitely check those groups out. They are trying to grow big, and they are trying to, get as big as what I'm trying to do with YouTube. So I hope you guys are definitely going to check out those pages, those groups, and just show them all your love. I know that they'll appreciate that a hell of a lot. Just like I appreciate you guys showing me all your love. But I just kind of wanted to touch on those 2 things. I kind of wanted to get you guys' opinions on what you think is going to happen with the whole GameStop scenario. That's a pretty heartbreaking thing that I found out just the other day. But I mean, like, we'll see what happens. I don't really know what's gonna happen at this point. Anything's possible. Anything can happen, I guess, right? But yeah, just let me just let me know what your guys' opinions are in the comments below, and we'll see. We'll try and get this thing taken off, because I kind of want to sit down like a little debate in the comments, because I want to see what all of you guys think. If you guys don't like GameStop, then you're for them shutting down. If you guys love GameStop like I do, then you're not for them shutting down. So just put down what you guys feel, and I'll read them, and hopefully we can kind of like start a little debate, So hopefully we can do that. So I hope you guys enjoy your day, and don't forget, RCS guys, rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.